Good afternoon teacher, good afternoon class, my name is Francisco and with my fellow we will talk about basketball. The basketball is a sport played by two teams of 5 players. The objective is to shoot a ball in a hoop hanging to 10 feet. The game duration is 4 periods or quarters of 10 minutes, or the NBA 12 minutes. It is one of the world's most popular sports. The basketball was born in response to the need for some sport activity during the winter. It was invented by Jane Naismith, a physical education teacher in Springfield, Massachusetts, United States.
Good afternoon, my name is Diego Paredes and I will speak about the dress of a basketball player. Starting with the head, from the headbands to sweating, picture of LeBron James. Then the mouthpiece for the protection of the teeth, picture of shield. So, and in special cases, we find the mask to protection the face, picture of Hamilton. Well, in the arms, here are the wristband, are also to sweat, picture of Michael Jordan. Then we have the shirt and shorts are the same color and have a specific number front and back of the garment. The size of the socks may vary to suit the player, and finally the shoes angling for the protection of the ankles.
Good afternoon, teacher and classmate. My name is Abner Rojas and I'm going to talk about basic basketball rules. Basketball is a sport that you can play for fun. You have the possibility of playing on your own. You can play team games with 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 players on each team. But it's on a competition level. A team is made up of 5 players playing on the court and 5 players sitting on the bench that can be used for substitution during the period of the game. Positions. Each player is assigned a position when playing. This position is usually determined by the height of the player. The tallest player on the team usually plays center or position 5, while the medium-sized ones play forward, position 3 and 4, and finally the shortest players then play guards, position 1 and 2. For example, Michael Jordan, that is a famous ex-player of basketball, played in shooting guard, position 2. Scoring. A player scores when he manages to throw the ball into the basket, with the ball passing through the basket from above the hoop. Scoring a basket increases the team score by 3, 2 or 1 point. If the player successfully shoots from outside of the 3-point line, the basket is worth 3 points. Otherwise, it's worth 2 points. It's also possible to score 1 point when shooting from the free throw line after a foul, for instance. A violation occurs when the player breaks one of the rules of basketball. It can also result from the player taking more than 2 steps without bouncing the ball on the floor. This is called traveling. Another example of violation occurs when a player stops dribbling and then starts dribbling again, or when he bounces the ball with both hands on the ball. We call this a double drive. A violation is also committed if you twist your hand when in contact with the ball beyond the vertical, breaking it under the ball. This is called carry, as the hand must always remain on the top of the ball. Fouls. A foul is an illegal action that can be committed by player from one team against a player from the opposing teams. Exist two types of fouls. The first are called defensive fouls. They occur when the offensive player is being fouled by the defender. Defenders should not block, push, strike, or hold the player in possession of the ball. The second ones are the offensive foul. For example, a player is offended to commit a foul when charging into a stationary defender.
I'm going to talk about greatest basketball players in history. Michael Jordan, also known by his initials MJ, was an American basketball player and now is the owner of the Charlotte Bobcats. He's known by acclamation, the greatest basketball player of all time, and is known by popularizing the NBA around the world in the 80s and the 90s. Dennis Rodman played for the Detroit Pistons, San Antonio Spurs, Chicago Bulls, Los Angeles Lakers, and Dallas Mavericks in the NBA. He was nicknamed The Worm and was known for his fierce defensive and rebounding abilities. He played 7 times the NBA Defensive Player of the Year and won 4 rings of NBA with Michael Jordan. Derrick Rose is an actual player of the Chicago Bulls, but now he's injured. He started playing in the Chicago Bulls in the year 2008 and won the MVP prize on 2011. LeBron James, nicknamed King James, is an American professional basketball player for the Miami Heat. He won the championship this year and the past. He has won 4 times the MVP player. Last year he has played for the Cleveland Cavaliers and he's the all-time leading scorer of that team. For many experts, actually he's the best basketball player in the world. Manu Ginóbili is an Argentine professional basketball player who is coming from a family of professional basketball players. He is a member of the Argentine men's national basketball team and the San Antonio Spurs on the NBA. He is one of the 2 players with Bill Bradley who has won an EuroLeague title, an NBA championship, and an Olympic gold medal.